John, have you ever seen a subwoofer this big?
No, but I'm happy to be around it. This thing is cool. You know, Michael, I was thinking though, next time this thing moves, I think Rusty would love to move it.
Oh, trust me. Rusty's moved plenty of subwoofers. He's got, hey, what is going on, guys? Today we've got an exciting day. We're here in the Obsessed Home Theater Lab. We've got an event tomorrow. We're setting up just a 2-channel system, but we wanted to go big on the subwoofer, and so we're setting up a JTR Captivator 4000TL. So this is the tall. I'll share with you once we get it unboxed, some specs on it. But this thing's a beast, man. So John's gonna be helping me out. John, have you ever seen a subwoofer this big?
No, but I'm happy to be around it. This thing is cool.
So we're at the end of the day. John works at Obsessed Garage here. And I said, John, can you give me a hand for a little bit? He said, sure. I said, man, don't let me take up your time. He's like, trust me, I'm cool. This is fun. All right, so let's get this.
Would y'all be doing anything else on a Friday night than unboxing a gigantic subwoofer? I don't think I could imagine up something better.
All right, so big magnetic grills here. So on the front, you can see we've got dual 18-inch drivers. And then, may have to cut it a little bit more. Of course, we've already removed the outer box, but I just wanted to get it in here. And we need to take pictures of it probably for the website. So it gives us another excuse. All right, John, let's pull this bottom part off. I'll lean it back. So this subwoofer weighs about, I think it's 265 pounds. So pretty stinking heavy. So as you can see, I'm 5'11". This is a tall subwoofer. So the 4000 ULF, or technically the 4000 series, comes in 4 different flavors. Same structure, same drivers, same amplifier, just different profiles, because depending on your room, your size, your shape, this is the tall. So the original Captivator 4000 would be shorter, but it's much deeper.
Oh, okay.
Some people don't have the room for that. There's another one called the 4000. That one's going to be the sofa table. So it's shorter, wider, has dual ports on the bottom. There's another one called the 4000 LP. So that's a low profile. So that would kind of be tall, kind of fat, but narrow. So it's not as deep. So just depending on the space that you have, like the sofa table, you might actually put it literally behind your sofa. It's not going to poke up over the back as much. It'll be about the size of that. Let's spin this around too.
All right.
Just take a look at the rear. So if we look at the back, this is the standard SPL1 4000. So this is a 4,000 watt continuous amplifier. This is 2,000 watts going to each 18-inch driver. So on the back, you can see we got XLR ins, XLR out. So that would allow you to, let's say, come out of your processor into here, and then you could plug in another subwoofer, kind of daisy chaining them together. I recommend using the XLR output on your processor. That way you have independent control of each subwoofer. But if you wanted to daisy chain those, that's what it's for. You've got your 12-volt triggers to turn the amp on and off. We've got the unbalanced RCA if your processor or your AVR doesn't have XLR. Up here, you can choose whether or not you're using the 12-volt to turn on the amp, set it to auto to where it senses the input from an XLR or an RCA, or you can leave it always on. And then you've got your standard knobs for your gain, LF adjust, your crossover, and delay. One thing I'll mention, I'm gonna do a separate video on this shortly, but the LF adjust allows you basically to make a house curve. So when you adjust this up or down, so right here is flat, this would be cut, and then all the way to the right is boost. So that's going to just adjust the lower frequencies. I forget what range it starts at, but it doesn't adjust like 80 hertz. It's pretty low. So it's probably like, say, 40 hertz and below or something like that. So that's how you can basically add a house curve technically with just adjusting this and not needing like a mini DSP or something like that. So John, we're gonna get this moved all the way up here. We're gonna put it behind this screen. Right now we just have a 100-inch screen from Valencia hooked up to a JVC NZ9 that we just got installed today. We're ordering a big screen, but it's not here yet, so we're gonna be utilizing this. We'll probably just end up playing 2-channel music, so this will be a 2.1 system for your event tomorrow. Your guests will be able to come in and hear, you know, per listen. They can hear JTR, and they're gonna hear some crazy, crazy bass. We'll be powering that with an NAD M33, I believe.
Yep.
So it's from the Master Series. Really, really nice amplifier. We're coming out of that into, I think we're using, I don't know if Rusty's using the the speaker power amplifiers externally, or if he's just using the internal wattage in the M series. This thing's a big old boy. All right, so we're gonna get this moved over here. I just wanted you to see what this joker looks like when it comes to your door. And we do have these in stock. I don't think we've got a lot of these. We've got, I know back there when we were getting this one, we had several of the sofa tables. Oh, go your way. All right, we'll just keep them on the back too. There you go.
Yep.
Just like that. Perfect. I can't talk and work at the same time. I struggle with that.
I'm the same way. You know, Michael, I was thinking though, next time this thing moves, I think Rusty would love to move it.
Oh, trust me. Rusty's moved plenty of subwoofers. He's got, I think he had the 4000s. He's had various subwoofers from JTR in his house, so he's not immune to moving these himself. All right, that'll give me enough room for back here. So I'm gonna bring the camera up here close, just to give you a close-up look of the finish as well as these crazy drivers.
He considered physically intimidating, and I think this might change that.
So John says that this subwoofer is a little bit intimidating. So it's pretty wild, man. So these drivers here, they're just beast, man. This surround right here, really, really thick, huge excursion with this. But I want you to see something. When you touch this, that's hard, okay? So that you don't have to worry about somebody pushing on that and denting it in. Same thing with this. This is super tight. Like I'm pushing this and you can see it's kind of barely moving. So that's why you need those big amplifiers to be able to move these massive drivers. And then you got 2 ports at the bottom. And then this is the standard black JTR finish. But that is a beast. So we're making progress here in the Obsessed Home Theater lab. Super pumped about this space, man, because this room allows me the opportunity to get things in like subwoofers, speakers, to be able to hear how do they sound. We'll be able to soon be able to put 2 projectors in here, compare what do they look like, and basically set up a lab to where I don't have to tear apart my home theater. So that has been a real challenge over the past 7 years on my channel. So I'm really excited about this, but the room's coming along great. Still got a lot of work to do, but we're gonna continue to bring you guys along for the ride. But I wanted you to see this. I figured I'm already unboxing it. Let me show you what it looks like and scale, how big this thing is. I'm 5'11". These things are massive. So if you want some big bass, hit us up. You can get this directly on the website, obsessedhometheater.com. A lot of you guys have been buying JTR per listen, Kaleidescape. We've got it all, so hit us up. Appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. Hope you have an incredible week. God bless. I'll catch you in the next video.